You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into this, man. So this is Don Staley. And the reason why I'm bringing this video up, to be honest with y'all, we know that Don Staley is now advancing to the national championship. It should be South Carolina and Iowa as of today. So you know it is what it is. Salute to both teams. But see, when you hear motherfuckers in your entertainment business and shit like that talking about praising God and shit like that, you have to question who are they praying to? What God are they talking about? Because there's a plethora of gods at the end of the day. So, you know, one has to ask. And the reason why I'm bringing this video up as well, too, is because, you know, if the God that she's talking about or that she might be talking about would only support the shit that she's actually ended up talking about when it came down to a question that they asked her. Now, one has to think to yourself, why are they asking this woman and why are they upset that the fact that she praises God, okay? So I'm just going to go through these quick little videos real quick, and then we're going to talk about what she just said recently after last night's game. So let's get into this.
The last two games have been close and tough, and your team has had to grit out and find ways to win. What's impressed you about this group? That's our team. They're resilient. I mean, they deserve it. They've worked extremely hard to be where we are. I'm super proud of them. I'm giving all the glory to God, though. God is really, he's really funny. He's really funny. The devastating loss that we had last year to put us back here with a totally different team. If you don't believe in God, something's wrong with you. Seriously. I'm a believer. I'm a believer because he makes things come true.
All right, so you know, she says, if you don't believe in God, something's wrong with you, right? Now, that's her belief. Now, there was you know, I mean, look, there were some people that were upset about this to where the point they had to ask this woman, what did she mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about that. You say, look, you don't believe in God, something wrong with you. There were motherfuckers who probably called the board of staff on her ass. Like, what do you mean she did? Look, I'm a whole atheist out here in these streets. What are we talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy out here, man. But anyway, let me let this keep going though.
When you're at your worst, he's at his best. Look at him. Look at him. What won't he do? 4 straight Final Fours time. What do you mean to you that you built such a great program in South Carolina? I like to think.
Yeah, she kind of cute, whatever her number was. But anyway, so let's come over here. This is her. This is her having to address what she just said in that post conference. You know, post game interview. You know what I mean? So let's get into this. So I think this was before the game, if I'm not mistaken, before last night's game. So let's get into this.
I said, if you don't know there's a God, then something's wrong with you. What if I said, if you don't watch women's basketball, something seriously wrong with you? Would you take it as threatening as somebody took the other one? I mean, it's a figure of speech. If you can't comprehend that, then tune me out. Like, tune me out, because I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm not here. That is not my makeup. That's not my character. So if you're just tuning in for one interview and you probably heard it from somebody else and it's hearsay, then you can have your take on it. I'm not apologizing. I'm not going to apologize for what I said and what I feel, because I know my life and I know why things have happened in my life, and I'm gonna salute God as much as I can, because I know it's not just my doing.
All right, so you know that's her. And some of y'all might be like, nah, man, she really about that. She 10 toes down with that shit. Tell Like It Is TV, man. Nah, real talk, man. Yeah, nigga. And what guy is she talking about? Now let's get into this real quick. All right. Let's get into this real quick. Now, this is after the game of last night, right? Now, mind you, they've been asking this woman questions about shit that ain't got nothing to do with basketball for real. You know what I'm saying? Now, I just showed y'all 2 different games now that we going into and they asking her questions that have absolutely zero to do with basketball, okay? Whether or not, oh yeah, you don't believe in God, something wrong with you. Hold up, you wanna recant that statement or something like that? Like, yeah, man, you might have offended some people with that one, Don. Now they're gonna ask her, now, should biological males, okay, be playing in female sports, okay? Now I want y'all to listen to what she had to say about this. Now this is a hard question to be asking somebody based off, number one, she's in women's sports, okay? She's a female herself, you know what I mean? And the fact that she's a female herself, and the fact that they know that this is a slippery slope right here. So the wrong answer could really fuck her over. So let's get into what she actually chooses to say about this particular topic.
Zach Shesky, Outkick coach, you just talked about, what a massive weekend this is obviously for women's basketball, women's sports in general. One of the major issues facing women's sports right now is the debate, discussion topic about the inclusion of transgender athletes, biological males in women's sports. I was wondering if you would tell me your position on that issue.
Now I'm gonna give y'all my position on that. No biological male should not be competing against no females, period. And if you're gonna have this shit where there's motherfuckers that's biological males and they get surgeries and this, that, and the third, then nigga, do a whole different league for them. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a whole different sport, a whole different category, because we can't be having shit like that. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? What, you gonna have fucking biological males doing fucking surgeries and shit like that, and then getting in fucking cages and UFC rings, beating the shit out of goddamn biological females? That's not fair. You're gonna have motherfucking biological males running up in here, joining motherfucking boxing events and shit like that, beating the shit out of goddamn biological females? That's not fair, fam. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So no, they should not be competing against no goddamn females, period. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. You know what I mean? In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to what Don had to say about that. Look, she had to take a drink. She had to think about that. Hold on. Let me run that back real quick. She heard that man the first time. Hold on.
Is the debate, discussion topic about the inclusion of transgender athletes, biological males in women's sports. I was wondering if you would tell me your position on that issue.
Damn, you got deep on me, didn't you? I'm under the opinion of if you're a woman, you should play.
All right, so she says if you're a woman, you should play. So like I said, she had to really tiptoe the line on that one, because she understands. Like, number one, we all know that Don Staley is playing for the other team. You know what I'm saying? She is not giving up that box. You know what I'm saying? Don Staley is not giving up that box at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So niggas forget about it. Don Staley is not opening up that box for you. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, she might be playing for the other team. You know what I mean? So we already know that that's the kind of community that she represents at the end of the day. And, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, to get out here and, try to, you know what I mean? Like, get out here. If there's a woman, is you a woman? Don, come on now. You too old for that. You know what I'm saying? You too old for that. What you mean a woman is a woman? No. We not playing this game. A whole man out here running around the street, whole penis and shit still attached, low key. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got a motherfucker shave his face and throw a goddamn wig on his goddamn head and shit like that. Talking about he a goddamn woman, man. That's a goddamn shame. You know what I'm saying? No way in hell that man should be out here grabbing rebounds and shit. Like, you got whole Joanna man running around here in the goddamn NCAA tournament and shit, dominating women and shit. And then we post, oh man, this is the greatest women's basketball player ever. Man, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. That's Joanna man right there. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Women should play. Yes, Don, we know that. You know what I'm saying? We know that, Don. You know what I'm saying? So one has to ask, what God are you praying to? You know what I'm saying? What God are you praying to, Don? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga gotta really look at your faith for real. Like, hold up, Don. Like, who you praying to for real? Because, you know, if the God you talking about or that people might think you talking about, he ain't condoning no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If a woman is a woman, no, Don. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
You consider yourself a woman and you want to play sports or vice versa, you should be able to play. That's my opinion. You want me to go deep?
So Don believes that, you know, I don't know if they're doing it because, you know, they promised her a championship out the deal, because to have these kind of questions being asked is very weird, you know what I'm saying, and very odd. One, they question her faith, and now they asking about transgenders and shit like that participating in women's fucking sports. I think that is fucking treasonous at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. I think that's treasonous. There's no way no female, no fucking male, biological male should be competing in anything physical with any female. Now, if a transgender want to be a transgender, more power to them. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't bother me. But at the end of the day, when we talking about actually competing in sports and shit like that, nah, that's a difference, bro. You can't be doing shit like that. I don't want my girl, my daughter or some shit like that, motherfucking, she decides she want to be a wrestler and shit. Now she running around here competing against Michaela, but used to be Michael and shit like that. And this nigga is power bombing her all over the goddamn mat and shit like that. Like, yo, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hold up. This is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I might crash out as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? I might crash out. Like, yo, hold up, man. That's a whole man right there. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's a whole boy right there. You know what I mean? It's no different. And anybody who's, because, like, for me personally, like I said, I've been like kind of like a man child, you know what I mean? So when I was like 12, 11, 12, 13, when I would be playing, some kids wasn't as big or wasn't as athletic as I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like above everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I could jump higher, stronger, faster, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. So when I would play, parents would be upset with me. They would be mad, like really mad, like I was a grown ass man or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he is 12 years old. They would be upset. You know what I'm saying? They be willing to crash out. They be wanting to see a nigga birth certificate, calling the motherfucking, I forgot what that shit was called, the rec centers and shit like that, to make sure and verify that I actually was motherfucking 12 years old and shit. Like, they would be extreme, you know what I'm saying? They'll come to the game and be booing me and shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even playing they kid, but just because I done did they kid dirty and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Boo, boo, you know what I'm saying? Or when the other team score, you know, all the parents come together and collide and clap and shit like that. Bro, I used to be going through it, you know what I'm saying? But that they couldn't stop me though. They couldn't stop me, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, you know, like, bro, I'll be ready to crash out. Now, imagine that, but a motherfucker is not even of the same gender, okay? I'll be ready to crash out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Now, imagine I slapped a wig on and said, hey, you know what, I'm a girl at 12, 13 years old and got out there and was competing. Man, listen, they probably would have been ready to fight me. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have fought me. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, man. That ain't no, that's a whole man right there. The fuck you talking about? I ain't even no goddamn female. You know what I'm saying? So now they blurring the lines, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get out here and motherfucking get a surgery and motherfucking throw if they already got long hair or whatever the case may be, get a wig or weave or some shit like that. All of a sudden, this is the man that can compete against women in basketball. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? This is absolutely ridiculous at the end of the day, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Don should be condoning no shit like that. Because you might be playing against Caitlin Clark. You might be playing against one of them things in a national championship game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, one has to say, you know what I'm saying? One has to say. So, you know, is this Carolina's, is Don out here condoning bullshit at the end of the day because she's promised something at the end of the road? Or so all that God talk and God is funny and God works in mysterious ways and, you know, all this other stuff. Is this the God that she's praying to? That's all I want to know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to know. I think I know already, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't judging. You ain't on trial. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think I got an idea of who she's praying to at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, motherfuckers do what they want to do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when it comes down to Don Staley, you know, she bullshitted on this one. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you question what God she be out here praying to. You know what I mean? Because, you know, that's just absolutely ridiculous to get out here and say that, well, you know, shit, you came with it today. You asking a whole lot of hardball questions today. I mean, women should be, if women should be playing with women. Women should be playing with women. You know, Don, you know, we heard what the man said. You know what I'm saying? That's why she had to clarify that. Hold on, let me run that back real quick.
Damn, you got deep on me, didn't you? I'm under the opinion of if you're a woman, you should play. If you consider yourself a woman and you want to play sports or vice versa, you should be able to play. That's my opinion. You want me to go deeper?
Do you think transgender women should be able to participate?
That's your question. You want me to ask? I mean, you want to ask? So I'll give you that. Yes. So now, the barnstorm of people are going to flood my timeline and be a distraction to me on one of the biggest days of our game.
You know what I mean? And that is going to happen. That is going to happen. Tell Like It Is TV's making a video, right? There's going to be a bunch of people in her comment section. What do you mean, Don? You're talking about men, biological males could be participating in female sports, Don. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? So, you know, they're going to be all in her shit. And that's why I think it's very strategic on what the media did with asking. Why you didn't ask Gino that shit? Gino just lost. Why you ain't ask Gino that shit? Why you ain't ask the coach from Iowa that shit? You know what I'm saying? But you're over here asking Don this shit after she wins a game and getting into the net. Y'all been asking her weird ass questions these last 2 games. I can pretty much honestly say now. You're questioning her about her faith. Oh yeah, you think it was kind of offensive that, you know, you said what you said, you know, because you know, some people did take offense to that. She got to deal with this nonsense. She over here trying to prepare for the Final Four. Y'all up here asking her about a question about God and shit like that. Like, shouldn't y'all be asking about the X's and O's and what, you know, Don, you know, it's, you know, last year, you know, this time last year, you know, y'all was at this place and now y'all on the way of getting to another national championship, Don. You know, what about questions like that? It's got to be some kind of weird ass nigga that was picked to be put in the media to ask these particular questions at the end of the day. And that's why sports media is trash. This is why sports media is trash, because y'all asking about shit that nobody gives a fuck about for real. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we're not thinking about whether or not transgenders belong, because, you know, people going to have their stances on that. There's going to be some people that come in my comment section that be like, tell Like It Is TV, I disagree with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You a hateful, bitch ass nigga, and you just don't understand, right? I might have somebody come in my comment section talking greasy, you know what I'm saying? Especially these Caitlin Clark lovers and shit, you know what I'm saying? You hoe ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas is pathetic, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, there's going to be motherfuckers come in my comment, you tell her, you wrong, man. I think that, you know, a biological, or they might have people that they know that are transformed and might be motherfucking playing against other females. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. I disagree with it, but, you know, at the end of the day, everybody has their opinion. But like I said, the sports media is garbage at the end of the day because y'all don't be asking the real shit. This is why YouTube and niggas that get on YouTube and shit like that is doing better than sports media that's out here, you know, out here, period, on national fucking mainstream channels and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck about what Stephen A. Smith and them niggas talking about no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck about what Skip Bayless and them niggas talking about no more. Niggas come to the YouTube streets to hear the real, the barbershop conversations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't care about that shit, man. At one point in time, all them niggas used to be talking shit about YouTubers. Oh man, you know where they get that from? YouTube. Look. We're not taking things from people that come from YouTube, and they used to talk all this shit about niggas on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like myself, niggas like Ticket TV and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even when it come to the boxing talk, you talking about 78 Sports TV, Carcino, when he used to do strictly boxing videos and shit like that. Oh, nigga, oh yeah, nobody cares about what YouTubers is talking about, but niggas is slowly gaining fan bases. Niggas is slowly motherfucking stealing our shit. You know what I'm saying? Stealing our motherfucking thumbnails, stealing our talking points, absolutely thieving. You know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden you look up and all these niggas got YouTube channels. You look up, all these hoe ass niggas got YouTube channels, and they stealing my thumbnails too. You know what I'm saying? ESPN has stole my thumbnails multiple times. Sean Porter is stealing my thumbnails. Salute to Sean Porter. You know what I mean? I fuck with Sean Porter, but nigga, you stole my shit, fam. You stole my swag, fam. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. You can make a donation, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can make a donation, nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you get the cash app, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You out here stealing shit, you know what I'm saying? Stealing my shit. I had a whole ass nigga come up here. Oh, your thumbnails are so generic. But these niggas is stealing my shit though. You know what I'm saying? My shit is original. My shit is real. My shit is raw. My shit is authentic. You can't spell bars without putting that arse in it, nigga. Shout out to Arsenal, man. But anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, man. I'm about to get ready for the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a long night last night, man. It was crazy. And, I just feel bad, man, for UConn, man. I hate to bring that up in this video, man, but I just feel bad for them, man, because I hate seeing motherfuckers get cheated, man. I hate that shit with a passion, man. I really do. That shit really, like, I could be rooting for somebody, right? Like, for instance, right, the Devin Haney fight, right? I was rooting for Devin Haney to beat Lomachenko, right? But when the scorecards came out and Devin Haney won that fight, I was in kind of shock, like, oh, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga really won, but it should have went to Lomachenko. I thought he did enough to win the fight. So, I, as an athlete, that shit bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be having no agendas with shit. And even if it's somebody that I do like and, it's a close fight and they lose, I'm going to be tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be tight. But, they lost fair and square. They lost, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, I just hate seeing motherfuckers get cheated, man. And, my baby Paige, man, had to hold that L, man, for Caitlin Clark, man. That shit is crazy, man. NCAA, y'all niggas foul, man. Y'all niggas foul. My baby Paige had to go down like that, man. Y'all niggas is foul out here in these streets. And y'all foul for what y'all doing to Don Staley because y'all not asking these other questions, these other hardball political fucking questions when it come down to fucking Caitlin Clark's coach. I tell you that one right now. Y'all letting her just skate under the rug and shit like that. She ain't able to answer no hardball questions. Y'all ain't asking her about transformers and transmissions and shit like that. Participating in goddamn female sports and shit. Y'all not asking these questions to them, but y'all gonna ask Don this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna bring all the hard shit to her. I wanna see if the media is gonna ask Caitlin Clark's coach about transformers in goddamn basketball. I wanna see if they're gonna do it right before the national championship game. Let's see if they do that. I bet you they won't. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do this to Don Staley because we know Don is an ancient American at the end of the day. So they're gonna make sure they give her some kind of hell and shit like that. That's just how that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit works. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But brothers, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all be careful getting out here defending Don because Don don't play for the team. You know what I'm saying? All right, so before you niggas get out here and want to make this shit a race war and shit between white coach and black coach, you know what I'm saying? Because, they're going to try to spin this shit in some kind of way. That's going to be the narrative in some form or fashion. We know this is an election year, okay? So in election years, they normally rev up the motherfucking racial tension and shit like that. This is what they do. They've been doing this shit for a long time, and this is the kind of shit that they get into, you know what I mean? So, of course, they're going to have this real revenge game at the end of the day with, Caitlin Clark and South Carolina, Iowa and South Carolina. Of course, they're going to have this be a particular rematch. This time when Caitlin Clark actually wins You know, compared to with the LSU game where she lost that particular game in the national championship. So, you know, there's many ways that they can promote this game. I just think that the ways that the way that fucking women's basketball gets promoted is just fucking ridiculous, man. And this is why the game don't grow. See, if they put niggas like me on the board and I'm able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all, the women's basketball could actually be something when y'all focus on the fucking game. All right? Y'all out here focusing on dumb shit and worrying about transmissions being in fucking in goddamn women's sports and shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about that, bro. I'm pretty sure there's transmissions in goddamn women's sports right now. I don't like it, but it's something that's probably happening. You know what I'm saying? There's transmissions in goddamn UFC, transmissions in goddamn goddamn boxing. Know what I'm saying? And they beating the shit out of goddamn biological females, man. Do I condone it? Absolutely not. Is it happening? Absolutely. Know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just kind of is what it is, man. Unless we're going to get out here and start exposing all transmissions in sports and shit like that. Know what I'm saying? You know, some of these niggas, they make it seem like all these females are goddamn. Like, damn, nigga, you think every female is a goddamn transmission and shit? They think all of Hollywood, every motherfucking, every chick in Hollywood is a transmission. That's what some of these niggas do believe, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these niggas think every goddamn, every woman in goddamn whatchamacallit is goddamn a transmission, man. And who knows? Who really knows, man? Unless niggas is seeing the box and all that, you know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, J-Lo and all these motherfuckers out here showing box and shit like that. Who really knows for real, you know what I'm saying? But they got this level of confusion out here in the air. It's just disgusting, you know what I'm saying? It really is, you know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is, man. But anyway, like I said, man, this ain't no hate speech, okay? We got to make sure when we start talking about certain communities, you know, we make sure that this ain't no hate speech. We got love for the LGBT community, you know what I'm saying? You know, we not looking to incite no violence or no hatred towards any group or to any people or any group of people, okay? We got love for everybody, you know what I'm saying? We just happen to have a difference of opinion when it comes down to this particular topic, if that's the case. For the people that might want to report my video and all kind of shit, get my video flagged down and shit, you know, you got to deal with this kind of shit at the end of the day when you out here telling the truth. You know, motherfuckers get offended, you know what I mean? So just kind of is what it is, man. But once again, like I said, this is not no hate speech. We're not looking for harassment to any group of people or anything like that. Any transmission, transformer, transgender. You know what I'm saying? So we're not looking for any harassment go to any of these people. We're not inciting violence. Okay. What else? What else these niggas have flagged me for? Damn, I'm trying to think what else they might flag me for. Cause you know, like I said, you start talking about some shit, you niggas get out here and start reporting you for all kind of shit, you know what I mean? So we not looking to offend anybody or anything like that, you know what I mean? We just telling it like it is, you know what I mean? So anyway, don't get mad at me, man. We gotta tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one, shout out to the new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell it like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.